This video series is meant for first year MBA students and will help them in the course Quantitative Techniques or Business Statistics. In this particular video, we are going to be looking at the concept of percentiles. Very likely you've heard about the term percentiles in the context of entrance exams and their results. Typically, the CAT Common Admission Test exam conducted by the Indian Institutes of Management for admission to their MBA or PGDM program. So the words like 95 percentile score, 98 percentile score are often bandied out. So let's just try to understand what it actually means. So typically in CAT exam, let's say lakhs of people, right? Let's assume 2,50,000 people have written the exam this year. Okay, so if you have obtained the 95th percentile score, it would mean that you are better than 2,37,500 people who have taken the exam. Or in other words, you are amongst the top 12,500 people. So you are in the top 5%. 95 percentile score in a test in which 2,50,000 people have written would mean that you are better than 2,37,500 people who have written the exam, and you are amongst the top 12,500 people in the test. Okay, it has nothing to do with the total marks. It doesn't tell you how much or what is your marks out of 100. It doesn't say that you've scored 95% marks. Okay? It's a relative positional term which tells you how much better you are amongst your peer competitors. Now let's try to understand the concept of percentiles when a certain data set is given. So we have the data set here. Let's first, as always, try to arrange it in ascending order. Let's copy it and put it here, arrange it in ascending order. Okay, so there are 35 numbers. As we scroll down, we find there are 35 numbers in our data set. Okay, let's try to see determine what is the 85th percentile of this data set. 85th percentile. So our data set has got n is equal to 35. So n for this data set is 35. 85th percentile score of a data set with 35 numbers would mean 29.75. So when you get a fraction 29.75, you take the next highest integer. Okay, even if it's 29.10, you move to the next higher integer, and so in this case the next higher integer is 30. So let's look at the 30th observation in this data set. Because it's arranged in ascending order, the 30th observation is right here. So in this data set, the number 86 actually is the 85th percentile score. Okay, so when I say 85th percentile, it means that at least 85% of the numbers lie below the number 86. Or conversely, at most 15% of the numbers lie above the number 86. Okay, at least 85% below this number and at most 15% above that number. Let's randomly look at another number. Let's try to determine what is the 60th percentile. Again, we need to determine the position of this. So 60th percentage of 35. 35 is the total number of observations. 21. So because it's a perfect whole number, we can straight away pick up the 21st number in the sorted array. That happens to be 49. The idea of percentiles is the position in a sorted array, and when you say a 60th percentile, it means at least 60% of the values will lie below that, and at most 40% will lie above that.